morning. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to the walk and talk. Bright and early, or dark and early. Thank you for being here. Let's do this today. Let's make a point of making a point. Let's get started. Today, let's get to work. Something is rattling. Sound like one of my neighbors' air conditioning unit. Maybe dying a slow and painful death. Welcome in this morning. Thank you for being here. Let's stop starting. Today is the day we stop starting. Today is the day we get to work. Today is the day. Whatever it is. Welcome to this walk and talk. Welcome to the morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, your continued showing up, celebrating. Woke up this morning, finally hit 2,000 subscribers. It is a joy to continue to grow and be welcomed into your lives. Thank you for allowing me. As always, as you check in, let me know where you're checking in from, what time of day it is where you are. And let's get up, people. Let's get going. Let's get to it. As the song says, ain't nothing to it but to do it. And those that can't dance, just clap your hands to it. Let's do it, people. Let's get up. Woo! Good morning. Welcome in. It is 4:35. We are coming in live here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting up. Thank you for staying up. Let's do our thing this morning as always, people. Let's wake up with gratitude in our heart. Let's wake up with joy in our heart. Let's wake up with intention, determination, focus, and growth on our mind. It's time to stop starting, people. We are going to stop starting today, and we are going to focus, and we are going to get on our way. Today is not about starting. Today is about doing the work. We're going to stop starting, stop getting ready to, stop thinking about. We're going to stop starting, and today we start doing, people. Today we make the commitment to ourselves, to our destiny, to our purpose, to the things that we said not only that we wanted to do, but what we were going to do. Welcome in this morning, people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting up for this walk. Thank you for getting up for yourselves. Thank you for getting up and being focused on your purpose, your goals, your long-term objectives. Let's walk down this little hill. Let's make a difference, people. Let's make a difference. You don't need to disappear. We need to lock in. Thank you for stopping in. As you stop in, if you can let me know where you're checking in from, what time of day it is where you are. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I am on the East Coast. I'm in Maryland. We are just outside the nation's capital here. And it's a lovely, lovely place to be, especially if you want to learn about other cultures, but not just about other cultures and other people, but if you want to learn about yourself. Wonderful place to be. Good morning to you all. Thank you very much for choosing to be here this morning. Please take a moment, try out the survey. What are we getting started on today, people? What are we getting started on today? What are we not starting, but what are we doing? What are you committed to getting done today? To stop starting and start doing, people. If you have an opportunity to do so, if you're in here and you haven't done so yet, please take a moment, drop a thumbs up. Nusky, what's going on? Wiener. Is that your way of saying winner? Good morning, you have won the first comment contest. Thank you all for waking up this morning. Let's start growing, people. Let's stop starting and let's grow. I have to stop saying start the same way I had to remove the word I'm trying from my vocabulary, and I had to start doing. We have to go away from I'm starting to I'm doing. I have begun. I am doing. Not just a matter of, oh, this is the beginning of this thing. We have to be able to identify what it is that we're doing that is a continuation of what we've already been doing. And we need to stop starting and be in the midst of doing. Always on him, my Nusky. Eric, my man, welcome, good morning. Tapering off. All right, you're committed. You're committed, you're doing it. You're not starting the recovery process. You are recovering. This is the process. This is the daily steps, people. I'm walking through this, what do you call a place where deers hide? I know when the place we sit in where when we want to hunt deer is called like a deer blind. Well, there's like this deer, yoo-hoo! There's this little deer sanctuary down here. I'm gonna turn this camera around. Let y'all know, every time y'all see me looking around, I'll be looking into this thing. It's where the deer go in at night, kind of hang out and hide. And it comes right across this little walkway that I be on, this little path. So if you see me taking my time, then they run up this hill right here. And run up this hill. So when you see me taking my time coming through here and looking from left to right, I'm trying not to get taken out. That's a trying thing, because I can't control what those deer do. I'm being cautious. I've hit a deer with a car. It did pretty good damage to that car. And then jumped up and was like, I'm out of here. I don't have no steel frame on me. Indeed. What are we committed to doing this morning? Let's walk, let's talk, let's get it done. Hey, who's that? Mans. This is pre-recorded, right? Why would this be pre-recorded? Dude, don't live that life. It's also not AI. AI is getting phenomenal. Dude, AI is getting really, really good. You have to take a close look. You gotta look at things like hands. AI still has trouble with dealing with hands. Not pre-recorded here in the United States, East Coast. It is currently 4:43 in the morning. Welcome in, thank you for being here. Where you at? Mansed HD? So no sir, this is not pre-recorded. This is up in the morning, 4:30 out here, getting this activity. Time to stop starting and let's do what we're gonna do, people. Let's be in the midst of doing. I'm here this morning to let you know that there's something that you're probably already doing that you don't know you're doing. And we have to stay focused and stay committed. We have to understand and we have to grow. We have to build. You don't need to wait until you get there in order to tell somebody that you're going there, in order to share with others and help them get there. When you're on the journey, everyone believes I have to get there. I can't help anybody until I get there. You can. Eric is a perfect example. Eric is working on Eric, which is a focus. But along the way, Eric is reaching out to others, and Eric is saying, I know you can make it. I know you can do it, because together we become stronger. We help each other become stronger. We help each other grow. We help each other make it. I'm here this morning to tell you, whatever that thing is that you keep saying, I'm starting, you're doing today. Do it today. Stop starting. Let's do it. Whatever you've been waiting on, whatever you've been saying, hey, when I get the time, now is the time. You're right here. I don't care what it is. Whatever that thing is that you said, when I get the time to do it, if you're on here, now is the time. I don't care if you have to turn this off to go do the thing that you said you were going to do. If you're hearing my voice right now, and there's a thing that you said, when I get the time to do it, eventually I'll do it. Leave here and go do it. Just drop a bye in the chat and go get to work, because I'm not asking you to be here. I'm not seeking you. You're not here right here in this moment hearing my voice because you need to be here hearing my voice. You're here in this moment because there is something that you need to do, and right now you're receiving the message that you can do it. When I went to church, they told me it's already done. They told me it's already done. You just got to get there. You got to get up and start going because it's already been done. I'm telling you, for everyone who's sitting here, standing here, walking, listening, whatever that thing is that you said, when I get the time, when I'm almost ready, I'm thinking about it, whatever that thing is, if you need to say bye and go do that thing, say bye, people. Because what's important is that we are working on who we're supposed to be. I'm pumped up this morning. I'm feeling a lot of energy. I'm feeling growth. I'm feeling development. I woke up this morning and looked at my little channel. I got 2,000 subscribers. Woo-hoo! Let's celebrate 2,000, and now let's get to work, because I'm no longer trying. I'm no longer starting. I'm not starting a YouTube channel. I'm not trying to be a YouTube creator. We're doing it. We're taking those steps, and the same thing goes for you. If you're in here and there's something that you need to do, if you're doing it right now, just put I'm doing it in the chat. Just hit a thumbs up and say I'm doing it. You're working on it. If you're in the middle of it, if it's doing study for school, if it's becoming better with your fitness, if it's praying so you have a stronger spiritual base, if it's working on your understanding of your emotions so that you can have a closer relationship with your family and your friends and your loved ones, you're doing it. You're not trying. I'm not trying to be a better person. You're being a better person. You're doing it. Stop starting. Understand you're not starting. Every day isn't the opportunity to start over on that thing. It's to continue it. Every time we feel like we're starting and we haven't finished, we feel like it's, oh, I'm back at the beginning again. We're not at the beginning. We are in the midst of it. We're tied up in it. We are working on it, and it's exciting to be doing it. Please, as you drop in, let me know where you're checking in from, what time of day it is where you are, what you're working on. Take a look at the poll. Take a look at the poll, and what are you committed to doing today? What is that thing that you're committed to? Because when you start it, you're doing it. And it's time that we stop starting. It's time that we understand it's a continuation. It's an attachment, it's a growth. The thing that we're doing is the thing that we're continuing to do, because the things that we did yesterday and that we do today, just because we started by working on our fitness and we've moved to working on our diet, it's a continuation. You're not starting to work on your diet, you're continuing to work on your fitness. It's a continuation. And just because that ice cream was good last night doesn't mean you're starting over. You're still doing it. You're still building the discipline and the strength. You're still building the reward for yourself. You're still building the knowing, the understanding, and the ability to achieve and do what you said you could do and were going to do. We have to stop starting over and understand that we're doing. We have to appreciate it. And I want to encourage you this morning that you are doing it and to continue to do it. I appreciate you all for being here this morning. Thank you for stopping in. This is a message that I have to continuously give myself. As you know, I have 7 children, and it's really easy for me to convince myself that I'm constantly starting over, because I have to have the same conversation over and over and over and over. I have to have it over and over with one child. I have a 16-year-old son who is exceptional as a young man, but so much to learn because he's 16. And so I have to have the same conversations with him over and over and over. And then I have 6 more children behind him, all the way down to a 2-year-old. I'm gonna have to have these conversations over and over and over, but I'm not starting over. I'm not starting to have these conversations with my 14-year-old. I am continuing to be a parent. I'm continuing to develop minds, hearts, spirits. I'm continuing to develop. It's a continuation. And just because the process or the steps are the same, every time you walk, you put one foot in front of the other one. Every time you take a step, it's not the start of a new journey. It's a continuation of the one you're on. We're not starting, people. You are not starting. You are not alone. And you don't have to be finished. You don't have to be complete in order for you to be able to reach out and speak to others. Don't let people tell you that you don't know what you're talking about and you can't help others because you haven't done it yet. It's not true. That's how you're held back, because no one's done it until they've done it. And if they keep telling you you can't do it because you're not me, you can't talk about it, you can't act about it, or you can't be about it because you're not who I am, you're being held back. Keep growing, people. Keep doing the work. Stay committed. Understand that growth is intentional. Actions are intentional. Development is bound to you. And let's get up and let's keep going. It is now 4:42 in the morning, people. We're out here on this walk and talk. And the focus today is to stop starting and be committed to what we're doing. Understand the continuation. I thank everyone for being here. Please, if you get the opportunity to do so, and if you haven't done so yet, you read anything you like, heard anything that talks to you, and you would like to, please drop a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a great way to support. Also, if you're here and you needed to hear the words, you're doing it, keep doing it, or you needed to hear the words, it's time to stop starting and start doing it. Whatever it is you've been waiting to do, I don't know what it could be for you, but whatever it is you've been waiting to do, let's get to it. Let's do it. You don't have to complain about it anymore. You don't have to worry about the support from others anymore. You don't have to worry about if now is the right time. Are you ready? You are. You can. We can. Let's get up and let's get started. You can always drop it to the chat where you're from, what time it is where you are. Because as we continue to grow, as we continue to take these strides, as we continue to focus on building ourselves, it's going to take discipline. Discipline is always going to be the key, because discipline is the thing that pays off with the rewards. Discipline is the thing that we do that gives us this return on investment and lets us know that what we're doing is the thing that we have said we were going to do, that lets us know we're making progress, because discipline will require at some point a plan, and we'll be able to check off performance. Discipline is very simple. For those of us who've been here before, for those of you who've ever seen or heard me before, you've heard me say that discipline is going to be about being able to understand the 4 pillars of discipline. And you have repetition, which is the ability to do something over and over again, followed by patience, which is understanding it's going to take time. And you're going to build on consistency, which is the beginning of that plan, knowing that as you build, you will see a marked improvement. And you're going to finish it up with is going to be perseverance, which is the thing that works on you. Everything else works on what you're working on. Perseverance is what works on you to help you be better. RKS, welcome in, RKS. How are we doing this morning? Thank you for being here, for stopping in. We're talking about stop starting this morning, and about doing, people. It is about doing. My wife messaged me. I love you, sweetheart. Drive safe. So let's continue to do. Out there in RKS is out in Hawaii. I feel like I should be paying you. Hey man, listen, I feel like I should be developing something to be paid for. That personal fitness, that personal training background has a thing where it kind of says, hey, this is who we are, this is what we give, this is how we support. And then it's like, hey, how do we charge somebody for being who we are? Right now, if you like the support, there's a way to do so. If you like to just reach out and help, I do have a link in the shop for you to be able to pick up apparel, or if you like to contribute to the growth of the channel, it's also in the channel description. You can support there. But what I do here is what I'm going to do anyway. It's what I'm doing anyway. I'm up, I'm out here, and this is what I mean about you don't have to wait to get where you're going in order to be able to support others. You don't have to wait until you've fixed yourself. Oh, everything is right by me, because I'm letting you know the people who need it the most, the people who need your help and who need to hear your voice the most are the people who are in the same position that you are. And quite often what people will do is, because they're not ready to make the move, is they'll tear you down. They'll attack the messenger. I'm not ready for this. Stop telling me to do what's right for me. Stop trying to help me get to where I said I want to be. What about you? That's the ultimate. When you're in the middle of an argument, and there's even a lesson that they teach in law school. They said when a lawyer has completely lost all ground, when they're in the middle of a confrontation, the middle of a debate, and they're fighting for a client, and they believe that they're on the side of right, but they have not done the work to be prepared, they attack the other lawyer. They attack the other people. This is what victim blaming, victim shaming is. It's because you know that there's something that you need to do or something that you've done that you need to be held accountable for. But you turn it around and you say, well, what about you? What about you? Stop talking about me. What about you? I can't make you or anybody else do anything. I can encourage you. I can shout you out. I can let you know, hey, you can do it. And you probably are already doing it. And you're in the midst of where it's getting hard. This is building perseverance. And when your perseverance is building and your perseverance is growing and you are becoming the you that you need to be to see the future you desire to see, it's not always about getting to the destination. It's about being ready for it once you get there. And as you are becoming this, as you are growing, as you are developing, it's a large part about you. And until you stop saying to other people, what about you? Until we stop doing that, we're not prepared to be there. Because we have to be able to look at ourselves. We have to be able to challenge ourselves. We have to be self-aware. We have to be accountable. We have to set a standard and then go for it. Stop looking at other people and saying, hey man, what about you? They have this saying, well, hey man, don't take fitness advice from a fat person. That fat person knows what it's like to be fat. That fat person knows how hard it is to get up. They've been there. Man, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be where I'm at. You don't want to go through what I'm going through. Why do you think AA meetings are had? Why do you think drug addicts talk to other drug addicts? Because nobody else has had that experience the way they've had it. And you don't have to be out of it to be able to tell somebody, don't get in it. Work on it. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be completely fixed for you to start helping others. And one of the best ways to help yourself is to help others. One of the best ways to have accountability, if you can't hold yourself accountable, find a group of people who care enough about you to hold you accountable. Development and growth comes from being able to share knowledge, to understand you have a plan, you have principles, and you have purpose, and you're working towards them. As you stop in this morning, people, thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone for joining, taking a moment to stop by and just see what's going on. If you haven't done so yet, please drop a thumbs up, tap that double tap that screen or hit that little thumb at the top. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a way to show support, to show that you've been here. Doesn't cost you $1 or a dime. Also, if you want to check in, let me know what time of day it is where you are, where you're checking in from. I'm here on the East Coast of the United States. It is 5:01 in the morning. I'm walking around waking people up. Good morning. Who we have here this morning? We have Rahan Rasul. If your phone flash turn of everything is black. If my phone flash does turn off, everything is black, including me. You're absolutely right about that. Calm down, Unc. I'm here, Rashad. Vance, hi Vance, how are you doing? Neek, welcome in. 5 a.m. in PA. Welcome in from PA. Welcome in, everyone who's here. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon from India. Welcome in, India. Who is that? I have to turn the light off because the glare on my glasses. Sneaky Facts. Welcome in, Sneaky Facts. I'm not trying to make myself disappear, guys. But my glasses, my prescription is fairly strong. And because of how strong my prescription is, I need them on to be able to read. So I want to thank everyone for stopping in this morning and being a part of the conversation. People, it's time to stop starting. My point this morning is that in order for us to continue, which we are, we have to understand that we're continuing. We're not always starting over. It's not always brand new. It's a continuation of the work that we've been doing. It's a continuation of the journey along the path. So we're not always starting over. We're not always just beginning. A nice sized mosquito got me this morning. I can feel it on the back of my leg. Might be dealing with that one for a few days. I gotta stop stopping. People, thank you for being here. As always, I encourage because I believe. I don't need to know you. I don't need to be standing next to you. I don't care what it is you're working on. I don't care if it's your fitness, your school. I don't care if it's your marriage. It doesn't matter. You have to make a decision. You have to find out what the commitment is. You have to sit down in the same way you fight for anything else that you want. You have to fight for that thing. We get into things so quickly, and then we're so quick to give up on them. We give up on things in our regular lives. We give up on work. We give up on jobs. We give up on school. We give up on focus. We give up on fitness. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy, though. It doesn't really matter. It does. It matters because it shapes you. In the United States, we are the largest consumers in the world. We have been born and bred to consume. Credit is what we use to consume things we can't afford. And then we consume until we're gone. And someone else says, thank you, I'm gonna take what you have left and I'm gonna build my children's future with it. And then we look around and we're like, why are we always in this situation? Because we haven't learned that what we do today is not for today, it's for tomorrow. That's why I'm telling you that you're already doing it. You don't have to wait until tomorrow to start a diet. You're already on one. It's just bad. It's just chaotic. It has no shape. It has no timing. It has no understanding. It has no repetition. It has no consistency because it has no standard to meet. You're already on a diet. You don't have to worry. You're already doing a fitness plan. It just has a whole lot of rest days. You don't have to starting. Trust me, you already have one. You're already working on something. You're already doing something. You don't have to worry about your financial plan. I need a financial planner. When I start making more money, I'm going to start. You don't have to worry. It's not about when you start making more. It's not about the future. You already have one. You already have a financial plan. You already have a budget. It's just a bad one. It's just broken because it doesn't have a standard. It has no accountability. And you just get in the bag. We have to understand the things that we're doing, we're already doing. Stop starting. Stop waiting for the perfect time to start. Let's do it now. Let's commit to it. Let's hold ourselves accountable. Let's hold ourselves accountable not only to the things that we want to do, but the things we said we would do. The things we said we want for us. Not something somebody else said they want for us. Not something somebody else said this would be nice for you, but the things we say we want. Stop looking back and saying, man, I wish I did. If there's anything that you can look back 5 years ago, 10 years ago and say, man, I wish I had done that then, do it now. Stop looking back and trying to fix your mistakes from yesterday, from last year, from a decade ago. Stop trying to fix the mistakes that the 12-year-old made. Stop trying to fix the mistakes that the 22-year-old made. And start doing the right thing for the 35-year-old. Start doing the right thing for the 50-year-old. Start doing the right thing for the 60-year-old. And then keep doing it. Let's stop starting and let's just do, people. Let's do it. Let's stop talking about when we're going to start and how we're going to start. I'm here to let you know you can do it. It's about putting one foot in front of the other. They say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. You're on it. You're already out there taking that journey. You're already stepping. You're just stepping in the wrong direction. Let's turn around. Let's continue to do it. Let's take control of it. Instead of being led around by the nose, going where the people decide that they want us to go. You know what? I don't want you focused on your future. I want you talking about gender, womb. Let's go over here and talk about less than 1% of the population. That's important. That's important because we're going to change the bathrooms. Forget about your future. Forget about the work that you're doing and where you're putting your money at. Let's talk about the low probability. Let's make this the news. I remember in the 1970s, early 1980s, it was killer bees. Anybody remember killer bees? Anybody remember when the killer bees were coming into the countries and they were going to decimate the population? They were going to kill off all the vegetation. They were violent and aggressive. And then they changed the name of the killer bees. Does anybody in the chat know what they changed the name to? I'm gonna give you a few moments. Can anybody let me know what they changed the name of the killer bees to? Because the killer bees was just too vague. It was too unspecific. It didn't evoke enough danger. It didn't evoke enough fear for people to be able to really focus on making this important in your life. They had to change the name of them because when they called them the killer bees, they were like, oh, the killer bees. They're coming in from Mexico. They've grown up in this harsh environment that is not suitable for your standard bee. It's not good enough for your lovable honey-making bee. These bees are violent and they move in large swarms and they attack and they kill. They're killer bees. But killer bees wasn't dangerous enough. Killer bees was not fearful enough. We need you to worry more. We need you to focus on this. Don't focus on your family. Don't focus on the fact that we're pumping drugs into your communities. And it doesn't matter what color your community is. It matters how much your community makes. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on the economic downturn that you're about to face as you live through Reaganomics. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on the communities we're about to destroy. Don't focus on the families we're about to tear apart. Don't focus on it. They changed the name of them. Who is this? This is, gonna turn this off for a second. The Mikado. Sounds like COVID-19. African, there you go, Vance. Vance said it. They stopped calling them the killer bees and they called them the Africanized. The Africanized. It wasn't even that they were African. They were Africanized. They were regular bees until they were Africanized. The Africanized killer bee in swarms in the South. They're killing livestock and they're eating up all the vegetation. It's a horrible thing, the Africanized killer bee. Beware. Saturday Night Live did a skit. People, I'm telling you that it's important to understand the difference between somebody looking at you and telling you, I believe in you, I believe in what you're doing, keep doing it because it's for you. It's really important that other people be able to say, hey, no, look at them. Don't look at your situation and ask, how can I improve it? Look at them and blame them for how bad your situation is. Black people, white people are the reason that you messed up. It's all on the white people. Hey, white people, black people are the reason you messed up. Hey, Mexican people, it's the blacks and the whites. Both of them are against y'all. Hey, Asian people, what about the other Asian people? If you're Korean, it's the people from the Philippines' fault, or the people from Japan's fault, or the people from China's fault. If you're Chinese, it's every other Asian country's fault. Hey, if you're India, oh, well, you're not really part of Asia, you're India. You don't really count. Come on, man, I'm telling you, when people try to tell you to find somebody else to fight versus to fight your fight for you, to do what I'm telling you to do versus doing the thing that's going to grow you, we have to be able to understand the focus is us. And that's why I'm saying this morning, let's stop starting Let's continue to do. This isn't about turning on other people. This isn't about shaping someone else's mindset. This isn't about telling somebody else how to be you. This is about encouraging you to be the best version of you that you can be. You're doing it, keep walking, keep stepping, keep getting up, keep moving. Understand that your focus is your growth, and it's really easy. It is really easy to be distracted. And we don't want distractions to keep us from our goals. We don't want to hold on to the things we've been handed that are keeping us from achieving our goal. My grandparents and my parents for years passed on to me my older siblings. My father had children with another woman before he met my mother, and my older siblings are still living the pain of the decade before me. I was born in the 70s, they were born in the 60s. They're 13 plus years older than me, and they are living a different type of pain. And when I talk to them, I hear it come out of them because they weren't past the promise, they were past the problems. And so it doesn't matter how much work they do, they can't escape the problem. We need to stop living the problem. We need to start living the solution. We need to start being the solution, and not for others, for ourselves, for who we are, for where we're going. And this morning, I'm encouraging you, if you're here and you can hear my voice, whatever that thing is that you've been saying, I'm waiting to start, I'm getting ready to start. Don't worry, I'm going to start. Whatever that thing is, you can do it, and you're probably already doing it. Let's continue to do it. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to support. Let's continue to grow. Let's understand the process of doing it is only to do it. There's no other process to doing a thing. And in most situations, you're doing something already. You just need to get it refined. We just need to identify it and give it parameters, give it guides, give it a plan, give it structure, or else it's just going to be chaos. You already have a diet. You already have a financial plan. It's just a really bad one. It just doesn't lead to anything for you. You're here to work on the discipline and the understanding that not every day is going to have motivation. Not every day are you going to wake up raring to go. I woke up this morning, I saw 2,000 subscribers. I was ready to kick down the door. I woke up for almost an entire week with 1,990 some subscribers. And I was like, man, I don't even know why I'm getting up today. I didn't grow overnight. It didn't go from 1,500 to 2,000. It took time. And every morning I had to wake up and look at it, and I'd be like, man, I'll be happy when I get to 2,000, but I can't wait until I get to 2,000 to start. I have to get up, I have to get out, I have to go, I have to put in the work. I have to do the thing I need to be doing. Because subscribers are not the goal, they're the symptom of the thing. You have to understand when you do something, the results that you see around are symptomatic. You know what the symptom of going on a bunch of walks are? Walking more is improved cardiovascular. You can breathe better. You don't get out of breath as quickly. You're able to walk and talk, jog and talk. You're able to go up and down the steps without as much difficulty. Those are the symptoms of the thing that you're doing. Those are the results. We only talk about symptoms when it comes to sickness. When it comes to doing something beneficial, they're results. Well, guess what? The result of doing something non-beneficial are called symptoms. Right? What are the results of repeatedly eating sugary foods? The symptoms are fat, lazy, tired, lethargic. That's what they are. Good morning, who do we have here? Again, I gotta hit the light because it's right in my glasses. We have, let me see. The Mikado says, Do you embrace the Brian Tracy write down method? That's what I think of when you're saying this. Nike got the best saying in the world, in my opinion. I subbed yesterday, laugh out loud. You might be 2,000, Mikado. Depending on what time you subbed yesterday, you are definitely a part of the 2,000. So I haven't studied Brian Tracy directly, but I understand the benefit of writing something down. It's the same thing of telling somebody what you're doing. See, you have to tell the right people though. And I believe that's why most people have gone to writing it down, because writing it down is actually bringing it into the physical world. When it's in your mind and when it's talk, it's not in the physical world. It has energy to it, but it's not in the physical world. But when you write it down and you stick it to your mirror, you put it in front of yourself so you have to see it every day, it starts to build this type of, it's like this internal requirement to meet it, which is why I like having to share it with people. This is why all of these recovery groups, they have meetings, because then it lets you know that there's someone there supporting you. There could also be someone there pulling you down. But the focus is that whatever it is that you're doing, you do have to be aware of the fact that you're doing it. You have to be aware of the fact that it's growth on your part. It's a daily growth. There are steps that you're taking on a regular basis to get to your goal, to move forward. And it's not starting over every day. It's continuing. No matter how bad yesterday was, it's a continuation. It's still a part of the journey. This isn't Groundhog's Day. Your life's not starting over because you had a misstep, because it wasn't a perfect day. It's a continuation. And I want everyone to know, anyone who's in here this morning, and you're listening and you're hearing this, I'm letting you know, it's not about starting, it's about doing. And today we stop starting and we start doing. Whatever it is that you've been thinking about, I'm gonna start. I just need to get this thing right, but I'm gonna start. Start today. Challenge yourself. I don't have a computer. Find your closest library. Ask a friend. Go to the nearest freaking Best Buy. Walk in there and start using one of their computers. Find a way to get started. Grab a pencil and a paper. Start writing it down. Start taking the action. Oh, I don't know what to do to get started on my fitness. Stand up. That's job number one. Stand up. Let's stop starting. Let's start doing. And understand that we're probably already doing it. For most things, we're already doing it. We just have to give it structure. We just have to say, and like he said, the Brian Tracy thing is when you write it down, you have something to hold you accountable. When I wrote down that I wanted to reduce my caloric intake to 1,500 calories a day, minus whatever I did in a workout, it's a challenge. Oh, it's hard, because at my size and my weight, and I'm not really that far out of shape. I'm not in as good a shape as I was 20 years ago, but I'm not really that far out of shape. I'm a pretty big guy. I carry a lot of muscle around, but I've done some things over the last 20 years that have changed, including getting 20 years older. So I have a diet that I'm on, but I need to structure it. I need to give it parameters. I had to set a calendar of what time I needed to eat. One of my biggest struggles is I'm eating late at night because my children's lives keep going until late at night. I get up at 4:30 in the morning. My children are up until 8. I'm up until 11. I'm eating out of boredom. I was supposed to be asleep 3 hours ago. These are the types of things that I have to be aware of. I have to be accountable of. I have to take ownership of. But I'm on a journey. We're doing it. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, but we don't have to be. in order to do the work. We don't have to be in order to encourage others. We don't have to be in order to build. It's the same thing when I started the financial journey. When my wife and I needed to sit down and make a budget, man, you talking about taking a look at your behaviors. I have a family of 7. I'm letting you know, when I went to work and it started there, and we were just sitting in the break room talking about how much money we spend when we go out to eat, how much a good meal costs, and I had to sit there and think about how much money my family spends when we go out to eat. And then I went home and I sat down with my wife and we started pulling credit cards out. And we just went over a month of us going out to eat. We pulled up some bank statements. We pulled up some credit cards online. You know, you can see little statements online. And when I started to see that in my own personal finances, in my own tracking, the amount of money that we were spending on takeout had exceeded $1,200 a month. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. That's not on KFC. That's not on Popeyes and Burger King and McDonald's and Rita's and whoever else is out there. It's not on In-N-Out Burger. It's not on any of them. That's on us. $1,200 a month and carry out for food we have in the house. Do you know the number of times? Listen, this isn't even about the health benefits of it. It's about lazy. The number of times I was like, I don't feel like washing dishes. The number of times we ate out because I didn't want to wash dishes. That's on me. That's an accountability thing. The number of times we ate out because I want to stand in the kitchen. I had time earlier today to get a meal done, to get something done so it would be ready right now. I had time earlier today to do it. I didn't. How am I going to fix this? Well, I could take the time now and then make the adjustment. I could do what I need to do. Or if we buy 4 pizzas, Domino is going to give us 1 free. 5 pizzas it is. People, when I tell you that it requires an accountability part on our own, and that we have to be self-aware and self-accountable, and that we're already doing something, we're just not doing it well. When we changed how much money we spent on carryout, we changed the fitness of the entire house. We changed the whole concept and the premise. It is gluttony. We ate until we were we ate like pack animals. We ate until we were unconscious. That's on me. Guess what? I'm spreading that to 8 other people. I'm feeding that food to my children, to my wife, and to my household. I'm setting a standard that this is okay. It's on me. I have to be aware and accountable. And you know what's hard to do, which is way more difficult than just setting the right standard up front, is changing course. It's hard. Listen, if we personally have to change course to correct something in our life, it's one thing. But when you have 8 other people who said, look at you, you've been doing this, you got to do this for 50 some years, 40 some years, you got to do it. Now you want me to do it right? Now you want me to be the one who doesn't get the benefit from the things that you had fun doing? The thing that you got to enjoy all of a sudden because you want to be in shape, because you want to eat right, I have to eat right? Look at you. When you're the leader, you have to take that and you have to say, yes, look at me. And I understand right now it doesn't seem fair. And I understand right now it's frustrating to you. And I understand right now this is not going to come out of you as love. And you're not going to run to me and hug me and say, thank you, Daddy, so much for providing me with this life. But that's what we have to do as leaders. And I'm telling you, if you can't do it with yourself, you're not going to do it for the people who are following you. If you can't commit to it yourself, you can't yell loud enough to get the people around you to listen to you and do it. You don't have to be done, but you have to be doing it. You got to stop starting. I'm starting to eat better. You're not starting to eat better. You're eating better. And I get it. You're not perfect, but you're doing it. Keep doing it every day. Do it. Get better every day. Do it. That's what discipline is. Repetition, patience, consistency, and perseverance. Because when it sucks and you have that tough day with your diet and you eat a box of Twinkies because 2 wasn't enough, you still have to get up and do it. When you say you're going to read scripture every day and you miss a day because you got in a fight or an argument or you had a tough day at work and all you wanted to do was curse, you're still doing it. You're still in this spiritual fight. Keep doing it. Keep praying. And when you're having a relationship and you're working on building it and you're working on getting closer and you understand that all you can control is your behavior and you had a tough day because it looks like you're fighting for this relationship by yourself, understand you're still working on you. I can't tell you in all of these situations what the end of it is going to be, but I can tell you everything that you work on with discipline. And the 3 things that you apply, repetition, patience, and consistency, will work on that thing. Perseverance will work on you. And so when you get to where you need to be, where you're working towards, what you're developing, which is you, even when you're working on a relationship, you're working on you, being who you need to be in that relationship. Even when you're working on it, perseverance turns you into the person you need to be. Even if that relationship says it is done, it is over, and you need to walk out of it. Perseverance is the thing that turns you into the person who can stand up and walk away. For that abused woman or that abused man who has to work on being the best version of themselves, and they understand that I got into this relationship for a reason. I got into this relationship for a purpose, and I want to work on it. I can't change the person across from me, but I can change me. So I have to show up every day for me the way I need to be for this relationship. I have to show up and be patient and understand it's not going to change overnight. I have to be consistent and have a plan of developing myself into the person I need to be. And if they never change, the results may be me being single, but perseverance is what makes me the person I need to be. So whether I'm still in this relationship or not, I'm the person I need to be for wherever I'm going to be, in this relationship or in the next relationship. It is not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not trying to sell you some pipe dream. I'm not trying to tell you, oh, everything's going to be perfect and hunky-dory. I'm not telling you that, but I'm telling you discipline applies to that the same way it applies to everything else. The repetition, the patience, and the consistency works on the thing. Perseverance works on you. And when you can stand up, no matter what's going on, no matter how hard it is, and you can stand by your convictions and your decisions and your behaviors, you are who you need to be in order for you to see what you desire to see. What do we have here? We have SY Gaming said hi. How are you doing, SY? Johnny, those days are over. Do it, brother. Praying for you. Walk by faith, not by sight. Indeed, thank you very much for the blessings, Johnny. Rich, repetition, patience, consistency, perseverance. It's the way we have to go, people. It's the way we build. And this morning is about stop starting. We have to stop starting. We have to stop getting ready to. We have to stop, oh, I'm working on it. We have to understand that we're doing it. Today, commit to it. It's not gonna be perfect tomorrow. It's not gonna be done tomorrow. It's gonna take time, but commit to it. Sure, write it down, record it. Everybody's got a smartphone. Record yourself saying it, and then talk to yourself every morning. You want motivation? Record yourself at night. Record yourself at night about how much, now that the day is over, how much you want you to get up tomorrow morning, how much you love you. We wake up in the morning when we're in these relationships and when we're in these jobs and we check our phones. I need to know what 1,000 people who never felt me feel like, 1,000 people who've never met me, 10,000 people who have never seen me and don't know me in real life. I need to know how they feel about my last post. Let me go look, how many likes did I get? How much did they care about me? Send yourself something. Record a post for yourself in the morning. Pick your phone up. I love you. You did it today. You did the work. It wasn't perfect, but we're gonna do it again. We're gonna keep fighting, keep growing because we're doing it. And I believe in you the same way you believe in me. Not only is it possible, but as we work towards mastery, it's guaranteed. It's not just on paper anymore. It's you talking to you. Send yourself a 30-second post to say, I love you this morning. I believe in you this morning. You don't need somebody else to motivate you. What happens when you don't have motivation? You have belief. You have belief in your process. You have belief in yourself. You have belief that what you're doing is what you need to be doing. And we stop starting and we continue it. I know you can do it. I believe in you, and I'm gonna be with you the entire way. Send yourself that message when you go to bed at night. You can send yourself a message on your phone. You go to your messages, you record a video, and they even have time delivery. Hey, look, you get up at 6:30 in the morning, send it to yourself at 6:35. Send it to yourself at 6:31. Hey, first thing you do when you touch your phone, I need you to roll over. I need you to pick your phone up. You got a message from somebody. Urgent, 911. I got you this morning. We got each other this morning. Let's do this. Who do we have here? Master D says USA, best state in the world. Okay. Johnny says getting to a men's fellowship at a good church. That's a great thing to do, Johnny. It's a great thing to do. Men's fellowship is a good church, is a good way to connect with other people who are going to be like-minded. Master D, USA is a country, unless that's the, I don't know, unless that's a state. I don't know. Holler back at me though. By profession, the work that I've done in the past has all been in leadership and retail. It's been retail management. Outside of retail management, I did food service management and I did personal training. I was a fitness manager at a number of different facilities. My current job is still the same. It's a focus on development and growth. It's management, coaching, and building. And I'm learning to apply it to myself and my family. I want to make sure that I let you guys know it's a lot easier for me to stand out here and to walk out here and talk about doing it than it is to actually do it for anyone who's doing it. I know because I've done it. I know because I've been through it. I know because I've seen the challenges. I know because I'm doing it right now. I'm walking the walk right now. So no, it's not pie in the sky. It's not every day is beautiful and filled with sunshine. It's not, but it's rewarding. It's rewarding at night when I go to bed and I know I put the best version of me out there and that I was doing it, that I am doing it. And I know when I get up in the morning, people, I just came up with the thought process of sending yourself a video message in the morning. I will be doing it from now on. That will be a part of my wake up process because on some mornings it's tough. If you're married and you're working together as a group, as a union, as a couple, do it together. Sit down next to each other and record a message that you're going to send to yourself as an individual and that you're sending to each other as a couple. So you wake up knowing the investment and the love and the dedication that you both have to yourself and to your purpose. I will be doing it. It will become a part of the development. It is the way to understand that the work that you're doing is the work that is necessary to achieve the goal. So you can see what it is you want to see. Not just what it is that somebody wants to show you. You see what you need to see. Mikado says, narrow path is small because it's a low amount of traffic. That's true, it's not traveled by many. Looks like, let me get this name right. Jahaith said, nice, bro. Thank you. Also says, what is the best advice for someone who wants to get the American dream? Depends on where you are or what you're doing. The best advice that I can give anyone who wants to achieve the American dream is to first figure out and understand what they believe the American dream is. Do you really want the American dream, or do you want what someone told you the American dream is? That's the first thing. Make sure you're seeking the right thing. Not what somebody told you something is, but what it is that you want, right? Because the American dream used to be a house, 2.5 kids, dog and a picket fence. Listen, I'm well beyond. I'm at 7 babies. And the only places I know of where they put picket fences up regularly is Disney World. So let's make sure we know what we're looking for. That's the first thing. We can't work towards something that is an ideal and not an actual thing. Thank you. Seek the Lord, my friend, always. Lord is a constant guide for me. Vance, I'm just finishing my walk. Started when I signed on. Awesome, Vance. Way to go. Nig, thank you. You are welcome. Thank you. Mr. Tahoe, facts. Thank you very much, guys. Everyone, if you have not done so yet, if you have not had the opportunity, you can kind of tell when it's time for me to end my walk because my hardware starts telling me that it doesn't want to participate anymore. Thank you all for being here for the walk this morning. Thank you all for participating, understanding that what we're saying, people, is we have to start starting and we have to continue to do. Favorite tuber as of late. I really appreciate that, Mr. Tahoe. I want to thank you all for being a part. I want to thank you for continuing to be a support and an encouragement for me as I continue to travel and as I continue to grow, as I continue to move forward. Mikado, grats, bro. Have 4 small kids. It's rough on one income, but you're right now. Excuse, it's time to be focused. Right. It is time to be focused. I'll be praying for. Thank you. Mahalo to you as well, RKS. Two types of peoples, watchers and doers. Indeed, and doers are usually supporters as well. Let's continue to do, let's continue to support, let's continue to help each other grow. Remember guys, as always, discipline, 4 pillars, repetition, patience, consistency, and perseverance. All 3 things, the first 3 things work on the thing, the 4th thing works on you. God bless, thanks for being here. And as always guys, as I said before, if you want to support, there are ways to support by either going to the shop, purchasing items from the shop, or contributing directly to the channel's growth with the links in the bio. Either one of those things can help, but I do appreciate you always being here. If you haven't done so yet, please drop a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a way of being able to be supportive. I want everyone to have a blessed day, guys. So remember, keep showing up, keep blowing up, keep growing up. God bless you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.